Humphries and welcome to Pointless. Let's meet tonight's contestants. Couple number one.
Hi, my name's Gary and this is my friend Matthew.
Welcome back, couple number two.
Hi, I'm Cameron. This is my mother-in-law, Patricia.
And welcome for the first time, couple number three.
Hi, I'm Reese, and this is my beautiful wife, Tamara.
Oh, thank you, and welcome to Pointless. Before we play, I need to introduce the boss of obscure knowledge. He was recently voted sexiest man alive by Nursing Home Weekly. It's Dr. Andrew Rochford.
Hello. 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 You know what? I'll take what I can get.
Yeah.
We've got one returning couple joining us again tonight. Good luck to everyone playing here in the studio. Good luck to everyone playing at home.
As always, if any of our couples can find a pointless answer, we will add $500 to tonight's jackpot, which starts at $10,000. Yes. So let's get straight into it. And remember, at the end of this round, the highest scoring couple will be eliminated. Yeah. Our first question is about the Commonwealth Games. So, can you decide in your couples who is going to go first, and can they please step up to the podium? Talk us through it, Doc.
We are looking for you to give us the name of any city that has hosted the Commonwealth Games or its previous incarnation, the British Empire Games, between the years of 1930 up until 2018. Good luck.
Thank you, Doc. All right, we are starting off with Gary. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Can you give us a city that's hosted the Commonwealth Games?
Yeah, relatively safe. I'll go Manchester.
All right, let's see if Manchester is correct, and if so, how many of our 100 people said Manchester? Manchester is correct. How many people knew that? Seemingly not that many. 11. Well done, Gary. Great start.
Yeah, great start, Gary. Manchester hosted the Commonwealth Games in the year 2002. Gave away some medals. It was great.
Fond memories. All right. Patricia, welcome back.
Thank you.
Can you give us a city that hosted the Commonwealth Games?
Fingers crossed on Perth.
Perth. Let's see if Perth is the correct answer. And if so, how many people said it? Perth is correct. Can we get down to Gary's score of 11? We are getting down there. We're really getting down there. 10. Nicely done, Patricia. Well done.
Well done. That was kind of a good answer, Patricia. 10. Great score, sneaking under the first score of 11 there. 1962, the Commonwealth Games was in Perth.
All right, Tamara, welcome to the show. Can you give us a city, please?
I'm going to go Brisbane.
Brisbane. Let's see if Brisbane is correct. And if so, how many people said Brisbane? Brisbane is correct. We've got scores of 11 and 10 so far. Can we get down to that with Brisbane? 37. That's all right. Well done, Tamara.
Yeah, hosted it in the 80s, 1982, the Commonwealth Games up there in Brisbane.
Thank you, Doc. So, we are halfway through round one. It's still anyone's game. So, as we come back up the line, we are still looking for cities that have hosted the Commonwealth Games. Can the second players now take their place at the podium? Hello, Reese. You've had some time to think about this category. Have you got a city for us?
I do. I'm going to say Manchester.
No.
It's already gone.
So, yes, Manchester has already been said, so if you could give us another answer.
Liverpool.
Liverpool. All right. Let's see if Liverpool is correct. How many people said that? Oh, no. But your first answer was correct. Sorry, Reese. Unfortunately, Liverpool incorrect, so that's 100 points for you, Reese. Cameron, you're sitting pretty here. You know, I'd love if you could give us a pointless answer so we could add $500 to the jackpot. Could you do that for me, Cameron?
I'll give it a go. I've got one. I'm not too sure if it's correct, but I'll give it a stab. I think Cardiff in Wales.
Cardiff. All right, let's see if Cardiff is correct. How many people said Cardiff? Cardiff is correct. Come on, I'd love to see a pointless answer here. Can we do it with Cardiff? Here we go! Good stuff. Oh, well done. You really rose to the occasion. I'm sorry I put that pressure on you. That's great.
Very well done. If we had a gold medal, we'd give it to you. 1958, the Games was in Wales there in Cardiff. Great.
Golly. OK, Matthew, no pressure here, but I'd love you to do what Cameron just did. Can you give us a city, please?
I'm going to go for Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur. All right, let's see if Kuala Lumpur is correct. If so, how many people said it? It is correct. God, it'd be good if we could get another pointless answer here. Is it possible? Could we do it again? Oh, 2 points, but well done, Matthew. Great answer.
Very close, Matthew. That was great. 1998, the Games was in Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur. Looking at some of the pointless answers that we haven't heard, because Cameron's already thrown one at us with Cardiff, Edmonton in 1978 and Victoria, both in Canada, were pointless answers. Don't take that personally, Canada. And also Kingston in Jamaica was a pointless answer. They had the Commonwealth Games in 1966. Well done if you said any of those pointless answers at home. Great start to the show.
And fitting, because the Commonwealth Games, of course, are pointless. OK, so that is the end of round one, and the losing couple with the high score of 137 are Reese and Tamara. Unlucky tonight, but the good news is we will be seeing you next time when you get one more chance to play. And join us after the break when we play head-to-head. Welcome back to Pointless, where Patricia and Cameron and Gary and Matthew are about to go head-to-head. Matthew, explain this to me. You haven't had a home-cooked meal in 5 years, but you cook dinner every night. How does that work?
Yeah, so I just don't have enough time to cook for myself after I cook for Hector and Harvey.
And they are?
My 2 dogs.
So you just think they deserve better than you do?
Definitely.
OK. All right. Well, there's something interesting about Matthew. Send him some food, please.
What, what kind of dogs are Hector and Harvey?
They are long-haired miniature dachshunds.
Yeah, right. I'm going to look that up.
OK. Now, as you know, in this round, the first couple to win 2 points goes through to our final round. So let's play head-to-head. Best of luck, everyone. Here's your first question, and it's about... OK. Someone's listening? All right. Dogs. OK, tell us more, Andrew.
Well, we're about to show you a series of clues about dogs. We just need you to give us the answers that you think the fewest people would know. Good luck. Good luck to Hector and Harvey if you're playing at home.
And here are your clues. Glenn Close played Cruella de Vil in this 1996 film. Queen Elizabeth II has owned at least 30 dogs of this breed. The world's smallest dog breed? Name of Labrador Retriever featured on Neighbours from 1987 to 1993. And the number of states Australia's longest dingo fence passes through. All right. Well, we are starting with Patricia and Cameron because you had the lowest score in the first round. Can you give us one of these answers about dogs?
We're going to lock in the first one, 101 Dalmatians.
All right, Glenn Close played Cruella de Vil in 101 Dalmatians, we're saying, for Patricia and Cameron. Gary and Matthew. All right, Matthew, especially your time to shine. You want to talk us through the rest of the board and then give us your best answer?
OK, no pressure. Queen Elizabeth, corgis? Yep, she has corgis, yep.
World's smallest dog breed, I'm not sure of. Name of Labrador Retriever was Bouncer. Neighbours.
OK. I'm happy with your Bouncer, because that takes the pressure off me.
So we'll go, the name of the Labrador Retriever on Neighbours is Bouncer.
Bouncer. All right. Patricia and Cameron, you went with Glenn Close played Cruella de Vil in 101 Dalmatians. So let's see if 101 Dalmatians is right and how many people said it. It is right. How many people remembered that film? 49, quite a few, that's all right. Gary and Matthew, there is room here for you to take the point. You need to score 48 points or fewer with your answer, which was the name of the Labrador Retriever featured on Neighbours from 1987 to 1993 was Bouncer. OK, so let's see if Bouncer is correct. And if so, how many people said Bouncer? Bouncer is right. Can we get below that red line? They've done it. How far can they go with it? Could they go all the way? Oh, 11 points. Well done, Gary and Matthew. You've won the point.
Well played, guys. Good start to the head-to-head there. Running through the rest of the board, Queen Elizabeth II has owned 30 dogs that were all corgis. How do you own 30 dogs in a lifetime? I mean, is she losing them? That's a lot of dogs. The smallest dog breed is the Chihuahua. That would have scored you 45 points. Gary, you rightly pointed out there, Bouncer is from Neighbours. One of the most famous storylines was when he was dreaming about marrying Rosie, the Border Collie from next door.
Forget that one.
That was when good neighbours became very good friends.
And the final answer there, 3 states it runs through. Queensland, New South Wales and South Australia. Would have scored you 33 points. Well done if you said that at home.
So, with Gary and Matthew taking the first point, Patricia and Cameron need to win the next one to stay in the competition. Let's see if they can do it after the break. Welcome back to Pointless, where Gary and Matthew have taken the lead in our head-to-head round with 1 point. Let's see whether Patricia and Cameron can even the score with a win here. Cameron, now, you could have taken your wife to be your pointless partner tonight. Instead, you've taken your mother-in-law. How did that go down at home?
Not too well. When we were talking about coming on the show, she was 7 months pregnant, so that kind of just put her right out of the conversation. Well, that's what we told her anyway. Really, Trish is just better.
Patricia, care to comment?
Correct.
I like your honesty. All right. Well, our next question is about Eric Bana films. All right, Andrew.
We're about to show you some publicity stills from films that Eric Bana appears in. We just need you to identify the film. Good luck.
Thank you, Doc. And here are your film stills. A. B. C. D. And E. All right, we're starting with Gary and Matthew. Are you Eric Bana fans?
Apparently not.
Can you identify one of these films?
I think I only know one. Okay. We will go for C, which I think is The Castle.
All right, C, The Castle. Over to you, Patricia and Cameron. You need this point to stay in the game. Can you identify the other Eric Bana films and then give us your best answer?
OK, so I think
Film guy.
A is Black Hawk Down.
Black Hawk Down.
B would be Chopper. C is The Castle. D is Funny People. And E is The Hulk.
Go with your best one.
I'd say we'll lock in D,
That
Funny
you're
People.
confident on.
D, Funny People.
OK.
That was full mother-in-law there. She's cracked that right.
She's not normally like that.
All right, D, Funny People for Patricia and Cameron. We're going back to Gary and Matthew with your answer. So you said C, The Castle. Let's see if that's right and how many people said it. The Castle is right. How many people identified? 59, OK. Patricia and Cameron, let's see if Funny People is correct and how many people said it. Funny People is correct. Can we get below the red line? Yes, they have. And how low can they go with it? It's still going. Pointless answer. Woo. Cameron, you're second. Oh, my goodness. Well done. Another $500 on the jackpot, and you've evened the score. Well done.
Cameron, on a roll. You are the film guy. You stepped up. Funny People. Yeah, Eric Bana there with Adam Sandler and Seth Rogen. A pointless answer. A there, yes, that is Black Hawk Down. That would have scored you 14 points. B, what a great movie. Chopper. You would have scored you 25 points. And E is Hulk. Eric Bana as Bruce Banner.
and it was rubbish. At the end of 2 questions, each of our couples has scored a point, so we will go to a decider question. Our 3rd question tonight is about songs from musicals. I love it, Andrew. Take it away.
All right, guys, we are going to show you a list of songs as well as the musical that they appear in. However, there is a word missing. We need you to tell us what that missing word is. Oof, good head-to-head. Very best of luck.
Thank you, Doc. Let's take a look at our 5 songs. Good Morning, blank from Hairspray. Reviewing the blank from Oliver. As If We Never Said blank from Sunset Boulevard. Let's Go Fly a blank, Mary Poppins, and Old Man blank from Showboat. We're going back to Patricia and Cameron here. Are musicals your thing?
Trish's, yes.
I like you, Trish. All right, can you identify one of these songs, please?
Okay. We'll lock in the second one. Reviewing the situation. Oliver.
Reviewing the situation from Oliver. All right, we're going over to Gary and Matthew. It's all come down to this. Whoever wins this point goes through to the next round. How do you feel about musicals?
I can probably guess 3. The top one is Good Morning, Baltimore.
Okay.
Let's Go Fly a Kite.
Yep.
I don't know the bottom one.
That's Old Man River.
Okay. And I would guess Sunset Boulevard is As If We Never Said Goodbye.
Yeah. I think Old Man River is quite
Should we say
well
goodbye?
known.
Goodbye.
Do you think that's easy to guess with the
Yeah.
lead-in words?
Yeah.
Do you think many people know the Hairspray?
Let's do it. Because we think the others are more obvious.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So we'll go Good Morning, Baltimore.
Good Morning, Baltimore from Hairspray. All right, we're starting with Patricia and Cameron. You have said reviewing the situation from Oliver. So let's see if situation is correct, and if so, how many people said it? It is, of course, correct. But how many people knew reviewing the situation from Oliver? Not many. 12. Well done. Great answer. Gary and Matthew, there's still room for you to take the point and the round. And you said Good Morning, Baltimore from Hairspray. Let's see if that's right, and if so, how many people said it? It is correct. But can we get below that red line? We're getting close. Who's it going to be? Yes, they've done it. Well done, Gary and Matthew. You've won the point and the round.
Such a great head-to-head. Unfortunately, there can only be one winner. Running through the remaining answers that are up there, I'll leave up to Mark. Go ahead, Mark.
Thank you. Yes, it's As If We Never Said Goodbye from Sunset Boulevard. Yeah, we love that.
Well, let's go to 24.
Let's Go Fly a Kite from Mary Poppins. How many?
61.
And, of course, Old Man River from Showboat.
62. Well done if you said any of them at home. Great job, guys, all the way through the show.
Indeed. Well, thank you for playing, Patricia and Cameron. It has been wonderful having you on the show, but I'm afraid it is time to say goodbye. And coming up, we'll see whether Gary and Matthew can take out our pointless jackpot. Welcome back to Pointless, where Gary and Matthew have valiantly battled their way into the final round, picking up our coveted Pointless trophy. They now have a chance to win our Pointless jackpot, which stands at $11,000. Big money. Now, the secret to winning our jackpot is to come up with a pointless answer that none of our 100 people came up with. But first, I need you two to choose a category from these 2 options, and they are Bond and Far and Wide. All right, what do you reckon?
Should we go
Far and Wide sounds a little bit more general,
Yeah.
which might give us more opportunities to
I
get
think
something
so. I
right.
think it's probably a bit broader. Yeah, let's
okay. Let's do far and wide.
Far and wide. Over to you, Doc.
Okay, far and wide. First up, world's longest rivers. We would like you to give us the name of any of the 14 longest rivers or river systems in the world, according to Encyclopedia Britannica. The second category is Africa's largest countries. We would like you to give us the name of any of the top 20 largest countries on the continent of Africa by area. Very best of luck. Don't look so petrified.
Thank you, Doc. Let's put 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now.
Okay, world's longest rivers.
I think I want to go for the Africa. So
We can choose one from each. We can go 2 or 1 from each. I would say, should we do 1 from each to play safe?
Yeah, okay.
I know the Mekong was the world's longest river. Do you think that's too obvious?
No, that's probably okay, actually.
Okay, and what do you think for the largest country?
10 seconds.
I might for the country, yeah, I'll just pick one. I think I might throw in a relatively new country, which is South Sudan, which people might not think is its own country.
Yep. Do it.
All right, your time is up. Let's get your 2 answers and let us know the category those answers relate to.
Okay, so our first answer would be the world's longest river and the Mekong.
Okay, Mekong. And your second answer?
I'll say South Sudan.
In the Africa's largest countries,
Correct.
South Sudan. All right, so Mekong and South Sudan. Let's put those answers up on the board. Okay, the first answer you gave as one of the 14 longest rivers is Mekong. So, for $11,000, let's see if the Mekong is a pointless answer. It is a correct answer. Is it possible that none of our 100 people said Mekong? Come on now. We're getting down there. Oh, 3. Oh. A good answer. A good answer. All right, that's okay. You've still got one more chance to win. You've said that one of the 20 largest countries on the continent of Africa is South Sudan. So, for $11,000, is South Sudan a pointless answer? It's the correct answer. Oh, but did anyone think of it? It's all come down to this. Could we be giving away $11,000? No! What? Oh, no! Oh, no! 1.
So close, guys. Played it so very, very well right up until that point. Some of the largest African countries that were pointless were the Democratic Republic of Congo and Central African Republic. And one of the longest rivers that was a pointless answer was the Niger River, which is the principal river of West Africa. Very well done if you said any of those answers at home. And to find out how you went, just head to Pointless at 10 Play. You guys were wonderful contestants, just unfortunate right there at the end.
Quite right. Gary and Matthew didn't take home our jackpot tonight, which means that it does roll over to the next show when we will be playing for $13,000. So join us next time for Pointless. But for now, it's goodbye from Doc.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.